Hey y'all, VaughnTwins here. I'm Kiana.
And I'm Kenya.
And welcome back to our channel, guys.
Welcome back.
As you all can see by the title, this video is about 5 questions that you should ask your gynecologist once you've discovered that you have uterine fibroids.
Yeah, this is not an easy subject to talk about, but you guys know that we have filmed plenty of videos on our channel before discussing our journey or our process with fibroids. And so we want to basically help our community out, and we want to bring some information to you guys that you may not be aware of.
So if you all are ready to hear about these 5 questions that you should ask your gynecologist, then y'all know what it is.
Let's get it. Let's go.
So number 1. The first question that you want to ask your gynecologist when finding out if you have uterine fibroids is, do I need treatment? This question is very important because sometimes you may not need treatment, depending on the size of the fibroids and depending on where they're located and if they're they cause debilitating pain or not. You may not even need treatment. If you're asymptomatic and they're literally just sitting there and not causing you any pain and they're not growing or anything of that nature, then treatment may not be necessary for you.
Question number 2. You want to ask your doctor, what are my options? Now, the reason that you want to ask this is because, like Yana mentioned earlier, you may not have to do anything about the fact that you have fibroids, but it depends on the size of the fibroids. It depends on whether or not they're going to prohibit you from getting pregnant. It depends on whether or not you're going to be able to carry a baby to full term. It depends on whether or not the fibroids are causing you pain. That's going to depend on whether or not you should do something. Your doctor may tell you that your options are to have a myomectomy, a hysterectomy. If you guys want to know further about what these particular surgeries entail, then let us know in the description box below, and we'll be happy to give a more detailed description via another video on this. But it may be birth control. So there are a myriad of treatment options, or just a myriad of options. All of that is going to be dependent on what your body is doing, how many fibroids you have, how large your fibroids are, and then how your doctor is going to direct you from there.
Yes. Even though y'all know that we have been on this fibroid-free journey and we have been doing this the holistic route by taking supplements and not taking birth control.
Right.
But however, if that's what you decide to do, then that's what you decide to do.
That's your business,
Yeah. Number 3. What are my options besides surgery? You want to make sure that you ask your doctor this, because here's the crazy thing, y'all. A lot of the gynecologists, they don't know.
They don't.
That's the crazy thing. All they know, all they're being taught is cut it out. If there's an issue, cut it out. Let's not get to the root of the problem. Just cut it out.
Yes.
And so it is very, very bad. And so you want to ask them, what are my other options? And if they don't know, go to a different doctor, you guys. Go to another gyno and make sure that you do your research. Yeah. Go to a holistic doctor, because you'll be surprised to find out that just by changing your eating habits, y'all, that is a different option for you that will help you shrink the fibroids. You know, it's obviously a mind, body, soul, lifestyle change. You have to make sure that you're exercising, make sure that you're keeping the stress down, you know, make sure that you're eating plant-based foods and things of that nature. It even goes even further just from plant-based foods.
Yeah.
Anyhow, there are other options out there for you, but make sure that you're asking. Don't just take the doctor's word as Bible.
Please don't.
Because it's not always Bible.
This 4th question that you want to ask is, what are the risks of surgery? Now, once you've been diagnosed with fibroids and you've decided that surgery is the option that you want to take, you want to ask your gynecologist, what are the risks of having surgery? Now, the reason is because there are a couple of risks that you want to be aware of, and you want to know how they'll affect your body. Once you have surgery, any kind of surgery, you are going to be prone to scar tissue. Trust me, guys. Now, scar tissue, it may cause pain in the future, or it may not. It just depends on how well your body heals. And so you want to make sure that you talk to your doctor about what the risks are if surgery is the option that you chose.
All right. The last question that you want to ask your doctor is, what are the chances of these uterine fibroids coming back? There's always a chance
that they'll come back.
That they will come back. And you need to know that. But you also need to discuss that with your gynecologist. But it is proven that probably maybe 80% of women who have fibroids and have had surgery, their fibroids have come back.
Yep.
So that's always a risk.
It's always a risk.
Yeah, but again, you do want to discuss that with your doctor, and you want to make sure that you don't just have the surgery and then go back to the old way of doing things, the old way of eating, the old lifestyle.
Exactly. Stress and things of that nature.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you're doing things differently, because then it's like, well, why did I have the surgery for? Yeah, what was the point? Exactly. So you want to make sure that you're making really, really wise decisions if you decide to have this surgery.
That's right.
Even if you don't decide to have the surgery, if you want to go the holistic route, even after being healed from these uterine fibroids, you gotta make some tough decisions after that.
Yeah.
And some lifestyle changes, and you have to stick to them. One of the points that I want to drive home to you guys as we end this video is that a lot of diseases are not hereditary, guys. It's a lifestyle. It was a way that we were brought up eating. It was a lifestyle that we were brought into. And so because our ancestors, our mothers and fathers and things of that nature had certain diseases, and we grew up eating the way that they did, then obviously we're going to inherit the same things that they did.
Yep.
You know? And so you can break the cycle though. Like,
yes,
I promise you can. You just have to be willing to do something different.
That's right, yeah. So be encouraged, guys. Know that you got this, okay? Make a decision, stick to it. Our community is here for a reason, because we are females that have gone through the same exact thing as it pertains to uterine fibroids. So we're always here to encourage you. We're always here to give you tips and help you along with your fibroid-free journey. But again, we just wanted to bring this video to you guys because if you are unaware of what to talk to your doctor about, we've just basically given you some questions to ask so that you'll know how to proceed.
Yes, so thank you so much for joining us today in this video. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel and turn on that bell so that you'll be notified any and every time Kenya and I upload a new video. We'll see you all in our next upload. We love you guys so much.
Bye.
Bye.